Mindfulness of Thoughts. Start finding a comfortable position, perhaps sitting down with your arms in your lap or in the arms of your chair. Letting yourself sink into your chair a bit. Letting your feet make contact with the floor. And either closing your eyes or having a soft focus in front of you. Start by grounding yourself for a bit and focus on your inhale and your exhale. You don't have to breathe any special way. Just notice your breathing. After grounding yourself for a bit, start to direct your focus on what kind of thoughts are coming up in your head. Let your mind wander. Take notice of how quickly you may be jumping from one topic to another. As you experience different thoughts, imagine them being projected on a screen in front of you, and you're watching them like a movie. Maybe the screen is projecting words that you're thinking or an image that you're thinking about. And let that movie play at whatever pace your mind is going. While you're watching these thoughts in front of you, acknowledge what it is that you're thinking. For example, I'm having thoughts about what I need to do this week, and my mind is going over the items on that to-do list. Or I'm having thoughts that are memories of what I did yesterday. Maybe you're thinking about what you should think about and worrying that you don't have anything to think about. And what if that means you're not doing the exercise right? Those are thoughts too. Acknowledge them. You can acknowledge to yourself what kind of emotions come up for you as you see these thoughts projected on the screen. For example, I'm noticing feelings of frustration that I keep going over that memory over and over again of things I could have done differently. As your mind wanders, resist the urge to guide your thoughts towards something specific. For example, some believe that if you're doing a meditation, you should be thinking about happy thoughts or things that make you calm. Just let your mind wander to wherever it may go, even if it's to something unpleasant. If your thoughts do reach something unpleasant, continue the same technique. I'm having a thought of this that's making me feel unpleasant emotions, and I feel the urge to change what my thoughts are. You can do things like notice what kind of patterns may be happening in your thoughts. For instance, you may notice that a lot of your thoughts are pulling you into the past, or maybe a lot of your thoughts are pulling you into the future. Wherever your mind takes you, the past, the future, unpleasant thoughts, practice that non-judgmental stance. Instead of giving yourself crap for having these unwanted thoughts, Just acknowledge what these thoughts are. Continue watching them on that screen. Practice looking at the thoughts rather than from the thoughts. As this exercise comes to a close, notice how your thoughts may be different from how they were at the beginning of this exercise. Maybe the pace at which those thoughts are changing topic is slowing down, or maybe they're speeding up. Maybe you started out focusing more on the past and now they're more on the present or the future. There's no right or wrong here. Just notice what may be different or not different. And in your own time, you can open your eyes and draw your attention back to the room. And that concludes your Mindfulness of Thoughts exercise. In your typical day-to-day, you don't have to sit quietly to do this exercise. The goal of doing this exercise is to practice just checking in with yourself throughout the day to see where your thoughts are taking you. This also means that there's no set period of time you should spend doing this, just as long as you take a mental pause throughout the day, perhaps multiple times a day, just to see what's going on with me right now. For more information, you can check out the video description below.